The music is playing, Shakespeare is swaying. You know what I'm saying. It is time for Shakespeare's coffee break. We're back to a daily format. I need to change that card up, saying that it's a weekly show. I don't know if anyone's watching, but you know what? Sometimes I just gotta do a thing for me. And if you catch up and you want to watch the show, that is delightful. Taking my coffee break because I got stuff to talk about, and I want to have a fun, nerdy time with all of you out there in the internet. And this week and the rest of the month, we're going to be on a daily schedule, Monday through Friday at 3:05 p.m. So, I mean, some days you're going to see me multiple times. But that is fine and good. How are you doing today? Did you have a good weekend? What'd you do? Off-screen wife and I, we went hiking, and that was a glorious time. Some wonderful pictures. I need to start putting them up, I think. And just so much good things to talk about when there's also so much terribleness in the world. West Coast, you have my heart. I sincerely hope that everything gets under control there sooner rather than later, and you're not getting displaced. But if you're watching here today, live with me, send your comments, send your questions. I want to talk about Harry Potter today, so I'm wearing a Quidditch robe. But we can talk about anything, and then I'm going to be telling you about my upcoming projects later in the show. But we're going to be going for about a half an hour. Music is by the Jackdaws, and they're just a delight. So stick around, let's have some fun. So, what do you want to talk about? For me, like I said, I want to talk about Harry Potter. I love it. I love the wizarding world. It is a glorious place for me to mentally abide in. Oh, Reverend Tommy is here watching, and he says, "Hey, Shakes. Hey, Rev. How's it going?" Reverend Tommy, friend of the show, also frequent friend of the social distancing players in our projects on there. And I'm going to be talking about that a bit later in the show as well. But one of the things I love about Harry Potter is it's a story about goodness, and I find myself returning to it a lot recently, giving it re-listens. Actually, I haven't cracked the books open in a while, but giving it some re-listens with the audiobooks as narrated by Jim Dale. These are the ones I have. If you have the Stephen Fry ones and you want to send them to me, I am not going to argue with you. Hello, Susan, who is saying greetings. Hello, my friend. Hello. And as you can see, I have the complete 7-volume collection of Harry Potter right here. All 7 years of Hogwarts, even though it says year 7 for book 7. He's not really at Hogwarts, is he? No, spoilers, by the way. But my wife, off-screen wife, gave that to me for our very first anniversary 9 years ago. I know, it's crazy. As our paper anniversary. So I have not yet cracked open this amazing box set. When will I do it? I don't know. I have them all digitally on multiple formats. I have them on Nook, Kindle, and Apple Books. Yeah, and I also used to have several of them on Palm Pilot when that was the thing. I also have over here a first edition, not first printing, first edition, what is this? Third printing, I think, of Sorcerer's Stone for the American edition. So this is good times. It's one of the prized possessions I have. And just so much great Harry Potter stuff. It's about goodness, it's about friendship and doing what is right, even in the face of it not being the easiest thing, or you actually think you might be wrong. And all from the point of view of school children. And that's one of the more powerful things about it, because it's not written for kids. I really don't believe it is. I mean, sometimes it can be a bit simplistic, so maybe you could say it ages with them. But the first book, although you can be 10 or 11 when you read it, it's not aimed at 10 and 11-year-olds. It's aimed at young adults and people who are just remaining young at heart. What did Reverend Tommy doing? He said he's just finishing a 2-hour video chat with the DM, hooking up some cool stuff for Twitch and making some devious plans. I believe you're referring to Nat 21 Adventures, so we're going to be talking about that later in a bit. And Susan says she's amazed at how many people are becoming huge Snape fans, especially since we found out more about him and his backstory. Yeah, I'm still not a fan of Snape. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about that a lot. Ben D'Angelo, oh, hello, dragon. He says most wizards are not very nice to dragons. Other than that, he loves Harry Potter. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, not very nice. And Harry's adventures with dragons, what we see in book 4 and also film 4, Goblet of Fire, when he has to get that golden egg for the Triwizard Tournament task, and also in book 7, and I think it's it's still movie 7. It's not movie 8. When they get that dragon out of beneath Gringotts. I mean, they do their best. They certainly let the dragon run wild and go back to being a free dragon, but it was certainly a violent adventure. That is true. What do you like about Harry Potter? Do you like just the wizardryness of it all, the fantastical elements? Do you like how young ladies are presented as the smarter of the sexes there? You have Harry and Ron not being blithering idiots. I mean, they make Ron out to be a bit of a idiot in the films, but he's certainly no idiot. He's no moron. Or do you like the adventure of it all? What do you prefer in the wizarding world? So there's so much to talk about. Do you have a favorite book? My favorite is probably actually book number 4, because that's the book where everything changes, and everything is always changing in the wizarding world for Harry. But I'd argue book 4 is where it makes a huge tonal shift, and by that I mean it's no longer all fun and games. There are real stakes, and not only is it dangerous, but it's really trying to kill you now. I mean, as evidenced by the duel with Voldy in the cemetery. So it's lots of good stuff going on. But as you can see, I am a Gryffindor, self-sorted. Also took the test, and I'm sorted as a Gryffindor. What are your houses? Let me know in the comments. So let's have lots of fun here today. Going into all the fun, here is a wand. This is an unofficial wand. I did not give Warner Brothers any money for this one. It is a wand of Elder. Probably has a Thestral tail call. Is it the Elder wand? I don't know. Oh, let's see. What else do we have over here? Just some wonderful things. I mean, of course, the box set. Do I have any other Harry Potter gear over here? No. Oh, goodness. This is fun. This scarf was made for me by one of my great friends, Christine. She plays, for her act, Adomo Ignis, Fall in Love with Flame, Fire Dancer. She has a wonderful Etsy shop where she offers house scarves. This is grand. Susan, also a Gryffindor. I could see that in you, Susan. Yes, well done. And I also like to collect the wands. I have a Newt Scamander jacket. I have actually both of them. I have the tweed and the blue. And just wonderful, wonderful accoutrement. T-shirts for... Excuse me, I'm going to cough, but I don't want you to hear it. Excuse me. So, as you may know, I am a runner, and I just may have broken some things. Oh, goodness. What did I... Oh, that wasn't nice. This place is a mess. But, learning so much about me right now. But one of the things I did, this got me really into running last year, was I ran in the Wizarding Run, which is a virtual 5K run, the 3 1/10. And you get a very nice medal and a wand that goes with it. And is that one over there? No, it's not. No, it's not. But you get a fun T-shirt, and so I have lots of Gryffindor T-shirts as well, or Gryffindor adjacent, such as with the Potterhead Running Club. I have shirts with that in my Lions colours. So the crimson and gold. And the medals are always fun. They're not the reason you run, but they're a nice incentive for it. Also, speaking of my wands, this is a very scatterbrained show, and I apologize for that. But welcome back to daily programming. This is one I got at Ollivander's at the Wizarding World down in Universal Orlando. And this is really nice. This was the wand choosing the wizard, so to speak. You go through all sorts of tests and reading things about the different wands and their cores and all that. So this one is mine, and it's one of the fancy ones that can interact with the park, and just absolutely wonderful. And some things are like, nah, that's neat, and others are just really, really nifty, and really just appreciate all the work they put in down there. So this one is mine for that, and I love it. So let's see. Susan has a question here. She says, if I could make up my own spell, what would it sound like, and what would it do? Oh, that is a good question. One that no one has ever asked of me. If I could make up my own spell, what would it sound like, and what would it do? And now I've made up some fake spells for people, obviously, for people for just jokey purposes. Forgeticus, which is kind of similar to Obliviate, but it's far more specific. Oh no, I just embarrassed myself. Forgeticus! Oh, I feel good now. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? What? Why was I complaining? Don't ask questions. All right. I would probably cross the streams a bit. Oh, let's have a slurp of the coffee. We didn't actually start the show with this, so I'm going to raise the microphone up here so I don't have to bend over too much. That's just good internet audio. All right. So what was I saying? So Forgeticus. Oh. Caffeinatum. And I would make coffee. And that's what I would do. I understand that it is not really something that might be possible, strictly speaking, according to Gant's rules of transfiguration. But if it is possible, it would give me a never-ending supply of coffee. So, here we go. Caffeinatum. Oh, look, it's there! Wonderful, wonderful. So, speaking of caffeinatum, please try Shakespeare's coffee. I would love to have my own coffee. If you have an inn with a coffee roaster, a coffee manufacturer, let them know I'm interested. I want to do a thing. I want to make coffee. I want to have all sorts of weird, questionable merchandise. But I think it'd be a lot of fun. So what else? Oh, goodness gracious. I was going to mention something. I already forget what it is. That's cool. This is just a really weird episode, but that's fine. You know what? We're going to, and while I gather my brain and my thoughts, we're going to go in and pay some bills. So real quick, let's jump over to the app I have over here. So I can thank Hill Storage and Rigging Company, no job too large or too small, located in Middletown, Pennsylvania. You can find them at hillrigging.com or go to... or call them at 717-944-7676. 717-944-7676, Hill Storage and Rigging Company. Now, enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing your equipment is in skilled and experienced hands with services from our machine movers and erectors in Middletown, PA. Established in 1967, Hill Storage and Rigging Company is a family-owned and operated full-service millwright serving industries in the Mid-Atlantic states and beyond, and we are a women-owned small business with hours of operation Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and available Saturdays and Sundays by appointment only. And again, you can find them by calling that number right there, 717-944-7676. That number is 717-944-7676, or go to hillrigging.com. And thank you to Hill Storage and Rigging Company for being a sponsor of Shakespeare's Coffee Break. Now, if you'd like to be a sponsor, you can just send me an email. Email me Shakespeare at shakespeareapproves.com. That is, again, Shakespeare at shakespeareapproves.com. And Susan, of course, is not related to Hill Storage and Rigging Company. But other things, make sure, wherever you're watching this, go over to the other places. So if you're watching it on YouTube, go and, wrong button, go and find this show over on Facebook, facebook.com/Shakespeare's Coffee Break. If you're on Facebook and you want to watch it on YouTube, go follow me on Facebook, youtube.com/Shakespeare Approves, and then also the main page, facebook.com/Shakespeare Approves. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And later in the show, I'll be throwing all of that into the links that you can click on. Also, please go follow the Zenith Players on Facebook. I share a lot of resources with them, so follow them, please. Facebook.com/Zenith Players and zenithplayers.com. Click on the very attractive donation button. So while I'm shamelessly self-promoting at the moment, I need to talk to you about my schedule. Yes, I have a lot of stuff coming up over the coming week. I mean, I'm going to be doing Emma tonight with the Zenith Players, and coffee breaks every day, and Nat 21 Adventures, and Talking Trek, and everything. So let's talk about all of it in minute detail for just a moment. So tonight at 7 p.m., I'm going to be doing Emma with the Zenith Players. Now, it is the wonderful story by Jane Austen, and I will be playing the part of Frank Churchill. So check that out. You can watch it here tonight, or also watch it at facebook.com/Zenith Players. And that is going to be an absolutely wonderful good time. That show starts at 7 p.m. tonight. It should go for probably about 90 minutes. And then tomorrow we're back with Shakespeare's Coffee Break, but then also Nat 21 Adventures, the Dungeons & Dragons game played with Renaissance Festival performers. That show happens at 8 o'clock and now has several new cast members. I'm not in the main adventuring party for this particular season. I'm the announcer for the show. But you can join Cameron from Barely Balanced and Arthur from Two Bard Party and Rowan and Rose. So come check it out, along with Mab Just Mab and Adamo Ignis, and of course DM'd by Paolo Garbanzo, and wrapped up at the end of the show between 10 and 10:30 by Roger Awesome from the Lords of Adventure. And you can watch that again tomorrow at Nat21 Adventures on Facebook and twitch.tv/Paolo Garbanzo. On Thursday, of course, we're doing Talking Trek. Talking Trek is an absolutely wonderful show that I get to do with Brian from the Connecticut Renaissance Fair. And you can watch that at... Goodness gracious, I'm trying to talk and type at the same time. I'm so very sorry. You can watch that at 6 p.m. on Thursdays by going to facebook.com/Talking Trek Podcast. That's facebook.com/Talking Trek Podcast. Go do that. And then, of course, this show will be happening every day of the week, but we're getting more exciting because we have the red carpet premiere of Shakespeare Reviews. Shakespeare Reviews is a movie review. Can I speak? I invented the English language. No, you didn't, Shakespeare. You're just an actor. No. It's a red carpet movie show that I'm doing with Andrew from Life's Affair. He's also Andrew McKee, the Irish Bard. And if you would like to walk the red carpet for the premiere of the show this Friday, you need to contact Lee at Life's Affair by emailing social@lifesaffair.com. You need to do that by 5 o'clock today, Eastern Time. So, if you want to walk the red carpet, let them know. Because we want you to share the fun with us. Get in your favorite garb. Have a turkey leg. Answer that question. Who are you wearing? Me? Well, I am wearing Quidditch from the Wizarding World collection. I mean, yeah, just have fun with it. We want you to join us. And so that email address that you can reach them at again is social@lifesaffair.com. That'll be this coming Friday. So what we're going to do is have Shakespeare's Coffee Break at 3:05, Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour at 5:30. At 6:30, the red carpet premiere starts, and then at 7:30 or so, we have Shakespeare Reviews actually starting, the very first episode, which I believe we're talking about Hamlet, unless we reordered them. And then, as if all of that is not enough, next Wednesday, I have a ticketed event that I want you to join me for. There's only 50 slots available, and I want you to get all 50 of them, Susan. Now, it is the Shakespeareans. It is a ticketed show that it's going to be you and me performing together. I like to do my Renaissance Festival shows as fully audience interactive as possible. So I tell the story, but then you, the audience, are the stars of the show. So you would be Romeo or Juliet or the balcony who stands there impressively. And I want you to join me for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing it on Zoom, a Zoom show of Romeo and Juliet, the Flying Implement of Doom edition. So that is next Wednesday night, so 9 days from now at 7:05 p.m. Tickets, you can get them on Eventbrite. So click that ticket link right there and go buy some tickets. And I am offering a $5 discount for my patrons. So if you are a patron of Shakespeare's, a Patreon of the arts, you get a discount for that. And there's a special link for you over there in Patreon. And if you'd like to become a Patreon, you absolutely can. We're still talking about this, so why not just keep going? You can become a Patreon of the arts by going to patreon.com/Shakespeare. That again is patreon.com/Shakespeare. And you get fun goodies. We are going to be having a hangout again this month, towards the end of the month. And just lots of wonderful community that we have over there. And so there's the link for that if you wish to become a Patreon of the arts. So going back up to... I'm taking that off screen for now. Going back up to earlier comments, I saw Shakespeare... I saw Susan say... I saw Shakespeare. I am Shakespeare. I'm an idiot. I saw Susan say, Much Ado About Coffee. I think that would be a really good name for a coffee brand, Susan. So you and I are going to have to talk later. Absolutely. And Sally said that my earlier slurp was a really good slurp. So thank you, Sally. And so let's just keep talking. What do you want to talk about? Throw your stuff in there. Do you have any random questions for me? Because I think that would be fun. I think it would be a really good time to just answer your random questions. And maybe that's what we're going to do tomorrow, an AMA. And I'll put it up on Instagram as well, so we could just bring stuff in from all over. So let's do that. Tomorrow will be a full-on AMA. And then, of course, Thursday we're going to be talking about Star Trek and just all the good things. Wednesday, by the way, Andrew McKee from Life's Affair, my partner for Shakespeare Reviews, is going to be here with me. And we're just going to be chatting and having a great time and talking about just the wonder that will be our ridiculous and stupid and wonderful show. Another slurp right there, not quite as loud. So, this is just a very scattered show, but, you know, getting back into the groove of it, it's a good time. Susan says, what Quidditch position would I want to play? Oh! Well, Seekers get the glory. However, I think I would either want to be... I think I'd be a really good beater, actually. Really good beater. Possibly a keeper. So, you know... Back in the Muggle world, when I was a kid, I was the goalie on our football team. Soccer for the Americans. And also, in football for the Americans, I was a place kicker. Boom! I was actually one of the top ranks in Pennsylvania. That's kind of fun. But for Quidditch, I think I would either be a beater or a keeper. So, yeah, that's what I would do. What position would you have, Susan? Or Sally, or anyone else watching? I see there's about 10 people watching at this moment live. Hopefully a lot more will watch it later. But tell me what you're up to and what you would like to be doing. In the meantime, I am now going to sell you things that you don't need. Because you didn't know until right now that you needed them. Oh, Adam says... Oh, another Harry Potter question before I start selling. Adam says... what do I think my Animagus form would be? Well, first of all, I don't know if I would be an Animagus, because that is some really serious and sketchy magic. You really need to be... careful. But I like to think that I might be a cat, maybe like McGonagall. Maybe, though, my favourite animal is a spider monkey. Maybe I'll be a monkey. That'd be fun. Just swinging through, still have opposable thumbs. But then as a spider monkey, I have that prehensile tail, so that's really neat. So I can grab a banana on the way. Bananas are fantastic. Full of potassium. Really good on a hot day. Keep you going. All right. But now for stuff you don't need. Now, I've been promising this for months, but I've been promising lots of things for months, and I'm really bad at keeping to schedules, up to and including writing, and I apologize. However, that being said, I have scripts. Now, these are not just empty folders. You might even be able to see through it a little bit. These are scripts for social distancing players and productions that I'm about to mail out, actually right after this. So, this is one for the Hamlet Christmas special. This is Romeo and Juliet, the Flying Implement of Doom edition. The yellow one is Julius Caesar, Beware the Ides of March of the Penguins. The blue one is Midsummer Night's Dream, A Gay Old Time. And then the red one is Macbeth, Death by Fluffy Kittens. Only reason I don't have a 12th Night and the Three Bears printed out is because I wasn't offering that as a perk at the time. However, I will be offering them both in digital form and as physical form to you. They're going to be over at shakespeareapproves.com. I'm still figuring out the price points for them, but I'm thinking that the physical form will probably be about $25 when all is said and done, maybe $35, somewhere in there. And then the digital form, about $10 to $15 in there. But that website is going to be getting updated in the next several days because I'm finally going to make it look like I work in the age of coronavirus, where I'm working from home, and also that you can buy the merchandise, such as Fluffy Kitten Love Grenade, as made by the Needle Gnomes, and the Out Damp Spot Remover. Oh yes, Out Damp Spot. So those are just some fun, wonderful items, and those are going to be all available very soon. And if you'd like anything in the meantime, while I'm getting the online store set up, please just drop me a message on here on Facebook at facebook.com/ShakespeareApproves, or at, again, Shakespeare@ShakespeareApproves.com, and tell me what you want and we'll figure out the pricing. But yeah, all of that is going out, and I got fun merch. I was told by Daniel Greenwolf I need to create stickers. So the first sticker you can actually see is right there. Boom. Yep, that one right there. You think it's a digital item on my screen? No, that is a sticker that I managed to put on your screen. That's right. You weren't looking. I just slapped that bad boy up there and put a sticker on your screen. No, I'm going to be doing stickers soon, too. Let's see. Susan says, if I had a time turner, would I abuse it? Yes. All right. Reverend Tommy, what? I am predisposed to monkeying around in terms of the Animagus. I really am. For more on that, watch Nat 21 Adventures. Sally says, right now she is watching me. Other than that, she's doing house stuff. What does she wish she would be doing? Anything outside of her house? Any Ren fairs going to open toward the end of the year? She heard Pennsylvania is different but still enjoyable. I don't know. The only one I know of at the moment is the Louisiana Renaissance Festival, so in Hammond, Louisiana. I don't know if they're going to be able to open. So I don't know. As for me, I shan't be visiting Pennsylvania because large crowds right now, even with masks, even with most of us social distancing, feel like a bad idea. But I wish everyone working these festivals nothing but the best, because we really need each other right now. Theatre needs you, and you need theatre, and we just need each other to get through this. And hopefully this helps you get through. This helps a lot. I'm hoping. at the very least, the social distancing player shows, and then like the solo show that I'll be doing next Wednesday. So, but I wish them nothing but the best, and I really hope that they prove to be A, successful with this, and B, safe, that no one gets sick there, because that would just be disastrous. Andrew Tompkins says, mind blown. What did we blow your mind on, Andrew? What did you blow your mind on? Reverend Tommy wants something. He says he wants it. Let me know what you want. What is blowing your mind? Because I'm about to get off the air and go run. Because I'm going to drink more coffee and then I'm going to go run. Because that's a healthy decision. Actually, I'm going to drink a lot of water right after this too. Susan says, great, don't need to buy it already. Already have it on her screen. Yep, that sticker right there. Maybe that's what is blowing your mind. Oh, Adam, thank you. You're very kind. I wasn't actually looking for a compliment. I wasn't compliment fishing, but you were very kind right there. Thank you very much, sir. But friends, that is about it for today's Shakespeare Coffee Break. Come back tomorrow. We're going to do a full-on AMA. Get your questions ready to go. I'm going to promote it very early in the morning, and so you actually have things good to go. And Tommy says he needs a sticker. He already has most of those scripts. Yes. And Tommy, by the way, you are entitled to really nice digital editions of all of them. So I'm going to send those to you. So I'm going to send you the really nice digital ones, by the way, Tommy. I'm saying that aloud so that you can remind me. But yeah, the stickers, researching who to go through for that. If you have a good suggestion of someone to go through, send it to me. Also, I'm looking to get a fun badge designed. If you know anybody who does casting and all of that, who I could work with, send them my way. Would love to talk with them. That being said, this was Shakespeare's Coffee Break. I almost said shameless self-promotion happy hour. This was Shakespeare's Coffee Break, our daily show, once again, where we discuss all that is best in life. In this case today, the Potterverse. If you'd like to support the show, you can buy me a cup of coffee at coffee.com/Shakespeare. That is ko-fi.com/Shakespeare. And while you're there, if you if you give me $5, I will send you a digital edition of my comic book, Julius Caesar, Beware the Ides of March of the Penguins. And for $7, I will send you a digital edition of my album, Are You There, God? It's Me, Shakespeare. So all of that good stuff is available. And then, of course, for $20, you can get your own personalized sonnet written by me. I'm actually really good at it. So $20 gets you a sonnet. So go to coffee.com/Shakespeare. And of course, please become my patron on Patreon. Become a Patreon of the arts. Just go to patreon.com/Shakespeare. That's patreon.com/Shakespeare. My patrons get access to all of the shows. You get a gratis backstage pass to the Social Distancing Players shows. You also get a $5 discount for the upcoming Shakespeareans of Romeo and Juliet, the Flying Implement of Doom edition next week. That is a $10 ticket for everybody, $5 for Patreons of the arts. And of course, please watch Nat 21 Adventures tomorrow night. And if you'd like to still contribute, speaking of my Social Distancing Player shows, if you'd like to still contribute to the showing of The Tempest, a 3-hour tour, you can go to that Indiegogo campaign, help out the cast. We want every cast member to go home with at least $100. Looks like we've hit that goal, but let's run it up a few extra points. So go to that address that you see there. It's igg.me/@/Tempest 3-hour tour. And the tickets for the Shakespeareans, of course, are right here. Go to eventbrite.com/the-Shakespeareans-Romeo-Juliet-the-Flying-Doom-edition, etc. Just, click that very, very, very long link right there. But friends, thanks very much for being here today. I love you, you love me. There is mutual glorious affection. So much fun happening this week. And today, it started a little weird, a little shaky. I had no idea what I was saying and doing. But We figured it out in the end. And I just got to remember to do all the things I need to do in the background and or make enough money in order to hire someone to do it for me. So there's that too. But until tomorrow, take care of yourself. Stay safe. Wear a mask. And remember, let kindness win the day. Bye-bye now. Thank you, Susan. I will run well. Cheers.